Everyone, welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to check out Bitcoin. Why? Why do we keep covering Bitcoin? Because whatever Bitcoin does, the market tends to follow suit, at least for now. So let's take a look-see and see what's going on. We're going to look at the absolute bottom, where if we go below that, we're in potential deep trouble. However, not so sure that we'll get down there, but you could probably see on the chart, if you haven't already, the devil in red, right down here. Looking at this line, what is it? Well, it's around 40,700, right at these lowest closing candles right here. Why? Well, that was our last low, our macro level local low, and until we break that, we're still in a general uptrend since we formed our bottom in July, late July. Most of you probably remember that very vividly. Going down in May and then continuing to go down all the way to July. Was not so fun, but are we going to do that again? Well, if we break this, then the odds increase of, yes, another local low lower than this. So we must avoid this at all costs. Hopefully we don't go much lower than where we are now. And what are the odds for that? Well, this trend line right here in the orange. We've had a touch point back in April, another touch point back in September, and yet again, here we are in December. So we haven't really closed any candles close to it yet. Do we need to? Do we want to? No and no. We want to go back up as fast as possible. But if we hold this, then we can be good, right? If we break this, then the odds increase that we go down toward this level. If we fail to hold this, then there's a whole different market structure set up that we need to discuss, but we'll save that for when and if the time comes. No need to worry about bridges until you get to them, okay? Let's worry about that later if we need to. But in the meantime, how will we know when Bitcoin's getting ready to go up on a macro scale, not just a little pump or anything like that? When on a macro level, is there anything that could help us, Chase? I'm glad you asked. Let's go take a look-see. Let's go out to said ADX and DI. We've talked about this in a couple videos. If you're unfamiliar with this, I would suggest adding it to your TradingView chart immediately. It's right here. See the ADX and DI? You just type that in. After you click this, right, the indicators and strategies, click that, type this verbatim in, and you get this. It should default to this, I believe. The red is obviously not good. The green is obviously good, right? That should be kind of in your mind already, right? And then the ADX is in the orange here. This kind of tells you the momentum of said move. So yeah, right now the bears are a little bit of in charge, right? So they're smacking us around a bit. We need the bulls to wake up and sharpen their horns. Hopefully they're doing that now. And then come back up again. Why does this work? Well, look back in history. When was our last big rally? October, right? When did that start? October 1st, right? What does this date say in front of you? October 1st, right? Look at before that. July 23rd, right? Go look at prices July 23rd. What were they doing? They were going up. The ADX and DI tell you when the bigger moves are coming, not just a 5% here and there or something like that. All of October went up. Why? ADX and DI cross. All of July went up. Why? August, right? Remember those nice big rallies? This is why. ADX and DI can be very helpful on anything. Use it for the total crypto market cap. Use it for ADA, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Link, whatever you want to do. If you want to know if your coin's getting ready to move, you'll want a green cross to the upside like these. And to get the most bullish price movement, you want a cross with annihilation and divergence, right? Look at how these cross so convincingly right here. That is a textbook price boom. And that's what we're waiting on, right? Right now, we're really far away. So it's going to be, if you see a price rally, it could be the start of one, right? Because you could see prices start creeping up as these close, but you're not going to get your major moves until you get your bullish cross. And that is likely still some days away, right? Look how long this could take, right? So if we get our little Crayola marker out here and say we start closing today, this is still, we're still probably another week away, like at best, right? These can cross faster, but usually I would say the odds are maybe another 5 to 10 days before we get a macro level. It doesn't mean prices can't go up, But we also don't want to see this happen. We don't want to see the red go down and the green go down, or red go up and green go up, right? So lots of drawings there. Hopefully you can follow what I was saying. But if you don't use the ADX and the I yet, maybe now you will. So that is what you need to be looking for. So forget all of whatever social media is saying, what your neighbor is saying, what the news is saying. Just look at the ADX and the I. If you use one indicator to tell you when prices are going to get bullish again, there you go. It's free on TradingView. Just put it on there. All right, let's get to our good old friend, the Gaussian channel for Bitcoin. We haven't looked at this in some time. And where did we wick to on that massive drop a couple days back? The exact median line on the 5-day Gaussian channel. Same thing we did back in September, the median line on the Gaussian channel. It's another nice one. If you're unfamiliar with the Gaussian channel, you must be new, because we've been talking about it for months now. And I suggest you also add this, Gaussian Channel, Gaussian. So that is where we are now. What we want to look for next, obviously we closed this candle. This is a 5-day candle. It's unfortunately closing in today at close of business. Unlikely that we're going to make it back up to 52K to get out of this. However, what do I always say? You want to look for 2 candles to help with your conviction and improve your odds of not breaking said trend, and this would be in that book as well. So when we start a new 5-day candle starting 5.5 hours from now, we want to close our second candle back out of it, which would probably going to be around 52K. So in 5 days from now, hopefully we can make another video saying, look, we recovered and now we're out of the Gaussian channel again. We had a brief crisis, not to panic. Our second candle did not close in there, and we got out of it just in the nick of time to face melt towards 100K. Hopefully we make that video. All right, so that is, hopefully this helps somebody out there today. Know a little bit more than what you did 7 minutes ago. All right, so crypto fear and greed index. Where the heck are we now? 16. We're in extreme fear. Extreme fear. Does that usually work out in the not so distant future? Yes. However, we could stay down here for a while, right? We can mess around. It doesn't mean just because we're down here, we have to spike up. However, the past couple times, as one of my Patreon members pointed out to me this morning, look at our low. We made a little brief rally, a lower low, and then move up, right? We made a low, little brief rally, lower low, then hopefully move up. So look at this. Low, brief up, lower low, out of there. We'll see if we do it again. I would like to. I would like to wake up tomorrow to, 5-10% rallies across the board. We get that ADX and the I closing towards the bulls. Bulls start waking up, sharpen the horns, slaughter the bears. That's the only kind of violence you need to be interested in. Bulls slaughtering bears. The quote of the day, if you try to fail and succeed, which one have you done? It's a joke. If you're wondering what the hell that means, it's a joke. Not everything has to be serious here, right? So, funny quote of the day. And then car of the day, maybe unexpected for some of you. BMW. Don't cover a whole lot of Beamers. I like Beamers. This is probably my favorite one. If I had to pick one, they're like, just pick a BMW. It's free. You can have it. I'd probably pick the M4, honestly. M4 Coupe. I like it. Probably my favorite Beamer. I was unfond of the massive grille to begin with, but it's really grown on me. I think the design is, they've made their own signature, so I like it. This is, when I do cars of the day, I usually pick out my favorite color. This is probably it. I don't even know what you call it, but it's like bluish and greenish combined. Aquamarine, go with that. Emerald and green. I don't know. You tell me. That's if you can't read the giant letter in the background, it's an M4. All right. That's it. Hopefully this helps somebody out there. Leave us a like. Follow us on Twitter. Telegram. We have a free Telegram where we've gained like 50 members in the past couple days. So we're rocking there. We're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. We'll see if prices could increase. It probably help. So follow us on the free Telegram. If I'm not putting anything on YouTube, maybe there's something on there. So it's worth a free subscription to try it. It's linked below. If you want more help than that, navigating the market, know what I'm doing personally in these markets that I've been in for about 5 years now. That's what Patreon is for. You get a private access to a private Telegram, my tips and tricks, a lot more little short videos in there. So if you want more help with the market, if you're new, if you just want some more tips in general, Try it out for a month. If you don't like it, you can drop off. No harm, no foul. It might be worth it to change your life for 35 bucks to try it out. I don't know. You be the judge. Remember to like the video. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much. That's all.